And we're going to start by going back in time a little bit to 1996 in September of that year when Tupac Shakur was killed in a drive-by shooting. Of course, Grammy-nominated rapper. Incredible songs, like iconic, considered top 5 of all time to a lot of people when it came to music as well. But police in Las Vegas have just filed a search warrant for a home just outside the Las Vegas Strip area, and said they haven't given much for details, just saying that they are going to execute this week. There's been no arrests made, but it is in connection to Tupac's murder from September of 1996. It's unclear what they're looking for, where exactly they were looking in this home, but that's all they've said about that. Vegas police have said in the past the investigation stalled basically because people refused to speak on this. Nevada does not have a statute of limitations, Tam. We know this for prosecuting homicide cases, so this can continue on because we're, 27 years later for this one, and coming up on 27.
But, the people who say, and they're so right in the years since, saying, you mean to tell me someone was murdered on the Vegas Strip? There are few places in the world where you could find as dense a collection of people just packed in there, so nobody saw. Are there cameras anywhere? They saw nothing. Anyone in their cars driving by? Zero. That just does not make sense.
Well, I think the thing that's odd to me, I've seen enough documentaries. I've seen people do kind of reenactments of it, acting it out and things like that. How is there enough detail for you to show us what happened?
Exactly.
But nobody knows what happened.
Yeah.
I get it. There's connections that people are scared or whatever it might be. So there's speculation now. Is somebody speaking? Did someone speak out of turn and now someone overheard somebody else and this is where it's leading them to this? Is somebody finally coming forward about this because they're not scared anymore?
Yeah.
But we don't know all these details yet. We will find out later this week.
And I'm thinking, I wonder if it's all the documentaries. Like we have the documentary about Tupac and his mom that was released not that long ago. And if someone finally has this like moment of conscience where they're just like, you know what? I'm going to say something. And they come forward, and then now this spurs a little bit more action in the investigation. Don't know. Or is it nothing? Is it something that they're just checking out, and we're just going to go another 30 years without hearing much about it?
The thing that's weird to me is why, I mean, this gets leaked out, I guess, but I don't think the police in Vegas were really saying, hey, we're going to go, like, telling everybody they're doing this. Because even Tupac's stepbrother was like, we have no idea that this is going on. We didn't even know they were still investigating stuff because, it's so long ago. I mean, we're appreciative of it, but it's so long ago. His sister said they're finding out the same way we are in the news.
Really?
So there's no connection or contact, I should say, with the police and the family before this information of a warrant was put out.
That doesn't seem great for so many reasons. A, that the family's caught off guard, but you don't typically, if you're going to serve a warrant, don't you want to keep that very low key so that you're not tipping off the person who may be expecting the warrant?
Yeah. So let's see how this goes. Again, we'll find out more as the week goes on. They just issued this on Monday, so there's, again, very few details being tight-lipped on that for obvious reasons. Look, there's a culture around snitching. Tupac was involved in that culture and rapped about it, and so maybe someone's starting to snitch.
I hope so.
It'd be nice.
About time.